Buenos dias, señoritas y señoritos. The question we are going to tackle today is, will President Bongbong Marcos really keep a combative and non-cooperative stand relative to the case of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte at the International Criminal Court? Are the statements of Marcos saying that he will not cooperate with the ICC regarding the case of crime against humanity filed against President Duterte be a permanent statement etched in stone or nakatatak sa bato? Ganon ba talaga ang stand na talaga ni President Marcos? I doubt it. I think President Marcos is playing a political game, playing a political chess game, and he is just buying time, consolidating his political forces, considering that one of his allies, si former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, is siding with Duterte and initiating the movement in Congress to defend and protect President Duterte. So in view of that, I think Marcos is just trying to dinidribble lang po yung issue. Although if we read the news today, parang tinuldukan na niya yung issue about the non-cooperation of the Philippines to the International Criminal Court. Pero later on, I will give you arguments showing na Marcos cannot afford to keep a permanent opposing or even pasaway stand relative to the authority and power and respectability of the international criminal courts and similar courts in the world. So, recently po, parang tinuldukan na nga ni Marcos yung issue ng ICC at ni President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ang sabi niya dito, sa speech during the Philippine Military Academy Alumni Homecoming. Siyempre, kailangan palaban yung statement niya doon. Hindi naman pwede palembot-lembot siya na nandun siya nag-speech sa mga mista, sa mga yes sir. Yes sir, do it sir, laban sir, ganun. So, sabi ni Marcos, and I quote, "The Philippines is a sovereign nation and we are not colonies anymore of these former imperialists. That is not something we consider to be legitimate judgment. Until those questions of jurisdiction and the effects on the sovereignty of the Republic, I cannot cooperate with them." So yun, hindi na daw tayo mag-colony ng imperialist states. At until daw nandun pa raw yung question of jurisdiction and effects sa sovereignty natin, ibig sabihin na independent pa rin tayo and we have a working legal system, he cannot cooperate with them. So sinabi niya ito na dahil yung ICC po, yung pre-trial chamber, i-resume na po nila yung investigation sa EJK cases na kung saan mga 30,000 daw sabi ng ICC at saka ng human rights groups ang pinatay na inosente sa very bloody drug war during the Duterte administration. At dahil dito, nag-withdraw nga yung Pilipinas sa ICC in March 2019. When he came into power, nung August po, sinabi ni Marcos na hindi na tayo magre-rejoin sa ICC. So sabi niya sa speech niya, and I quote, "I feel that we have in our police and in our judicial system, in our judiciary, a good system. We do not need assistance from any outside entity. Wow, nakakabilib. Kakabilib. Go, 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 Mr. President. Go, go, go. Sabi pa ni President Marcos, there are many questions about their jurisdiction and what we in the Philippines regard as an intrusion in our internal matters and a threat to sovereignty. So no, I do not see what their jurisdiction is. Wow, patapang. Wala silang jurisdiction dito. Hindi ko nakikita may jurisdiction dito. Wow, ang ganda-ganda talaga. Ang gandang pakinggan. Pero if we review history and we review the recent developments, alalahanin natin that the action of Marcos show otherwise. He is very cognizant, he is very respectful, and he is even seeking the affirmation and the support of the international communities, international bodies. Kaya nagka 9 trips na siya in 8 months in office. Imagine nyo, mas marami pa siyang trips kaysa sa nandito siya sa Pilipinas, kaysa yung nasa pwesto siya. Kaysa sa buwan, number of months na nasa pwesto siya. So, una sa mga meetings niya, the United Nations General Assembly, yung UNCLOS under sa yung ICC under sa United Nations and other international aligned with other international bodies like the United Nations. So yung respectability niyan pare-pareho. So nakikita natin Marcos is respectful of the authority and power and submits to that authority. Sana hindi siya nag-address sa General Assembly kung saan nilangaw siya. And then pumunta rin siya sa Davos, sa World Economic Forum, another world body, economic meeting para rin to show respect and to court support from the World Economic Forum attending countries and business groups. So very, very global ang tingin ni Marcos. And also, recently, paulit-ulit niya sinasite yung in dealing with China, yung pagpanalo natin sa United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea over China or UNCLOS. Parati niya inuulit na I will not cede, I will not give up an inch of the Philippine Islands because even the UNCLOS supported us on this. And then so nakikita nyo yung foundation ng mga speeches niya all based on international cooperation, international support, and respect to international judicial and political institution. Kahit sinasabi niya may issue of sovereignty. Bakit kahit Duterte administrasyon ni President Benigno Aquino ang nagpanalo nito, why does he repeatedly cite this? Meaning, kahit sila Pinoy ang nagpanalo nito, but Marcos gives respect to the UNCLOS, to the existence of the international body na ito that supported us. And ito, sinabi niya, maganda sana pakinggan, no? Sabi niya, the Philippines is a sovereign nation and we are not colonies anymore of these former imperialists. Although hindi naman imperial ang kwan eh. Kwan yan, international body yan made up of many countries in the world. European, American, Arabian countries dyan sa kwan na yan, sa ICC. So sinasabi niya, hindi na tayo colonies. Why, Mr. Marcos, are you negotiating with the United States? Una sa mga bansa, una sa mga heads of states na nakipag-dialogo kayo ay si President Biden ng Amerika dyan sa New York in the sidelights of your UN speech. at Japanese ambassador at iba pa mga ambassador. Why are we renegotiating the temporary bases of the Americans in the Philippines? Hindi permanent, temporary, or military detachments or military bases na lang, sabihin sub-bases kasi maliliit lang mga ito all over the Philippines. And why are you negotiating for the VFA, Visiting Forces Agreement, and also citing the Mutual Defense Treaty na another international agreement? Pareho lang sa ICC na international agreement rin na in effect dahil the crime committed was during the time na member pa tayo ng ICC. So kahit hindi na tayo member, applicable pa yung authority ng ICC because it happened, yung mga extrajudicial killings when we were still nasa laws and bylaws yan ng ICC which we signed. So why are we again kneeling down, seeking the support of our former imperialist rulers, the Americans, and also our former Japanese invaders, the Japanese people and the Japanese government? Colonizers rin natin, imperialists rin. Imperial Japan, conquering Asia during World War II. So both are imperial powers. So you are going to a World Trade Economic Forum made up of imperial powers. So I understand, Mr. President. Siguro medyo takot lang kayo or naglalaro-laro lang kayo, dinidribble-dribble nyo lang. Siguro maybe your end game, seryosuhin yung ICC, patapos na yung termino nyo, or i-dribble ito kay Sara Duterte. But I really know, later on, you will have no choice. Because foreign countries will tell you, you cannot ask our help and ignore our foreign and international judicial bodies. Lalo na kung pupunta ka dyan sa European countries. Hindi pa ata nakapunta si puwera sa Switzerland. Wala pa ata siya pumunta sa EU country meetings. And I know, kukulitin siya ng mga European countries na member ng ICC ukol sa bagay na yan. So I think dinidribble lang niya, pinagbibigyan lang niya si Duterte for now. But I really know, if you are to succeed in the fight against Japan, if you are to succeed to court for European investors, American investors, Canadian investors, Asian investors, then you have to respect the international bodies, including the International Criminal Court. So yun lang po muna ang kwa natin dito. Ang issue natin, we are just laying the foundation. But hindi po natin, hindi ko po nakikita na etched in stone or nakatatag or nakataga sa bato yung mga statement ni Marcos. Kuwan lang yan, gusto lang niya magpakita sa mga PMAers na hatapang halalaki ang presidente natin. So pagbigyan natin. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my views, please share this and to your friends and relatives and tell them to subscribe to the Views Action Destiny channel in YouTube and the Blogcaster Armandin page in Facebook. Mucho y mas gracias and see you in my next vlog.